Let's see, where are we? We are here. Live chat. Yes, everything good? Oh. Oh no, what is this? Let's see, I think that should be pretty much everything. Hello. Let's see, I'm trying to set up the stream fighters. That's the terminal. Great. Okay, let's see. Hello. There. It's on. Good, 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 good. All right, the video is basically done. The next video. Still need to do the thumbnail, so I will upload it tomorrow. We're doing live stream now, all right? But yeah, and so I uploaded a quick draft to get reviewed by some other people. And if there is anything that they kind of like are still like, no, I cannot do this, then I will change it. But other than that, it's all right. I'm getting pretty good reviews. Sure. Okay, maybe I will have to do a few changes. But okay. Anyways, welcome to the stream where I fuck around and find out. Let's see. So I left off with the visualizing of the debug sphere being very bad, and I can't spell. We're going to fix it today, I hope. Oops. I think we're gonna have pretty good odds of getting it done. 2 hours time-ish, not that, but about. And it should be pretty much okay. I think the only big thing we actually have to change is if I run the thing, right? Let's see, in the render, I don't think I draw any of the actual things, so if I just do C.
Right, I watched it.
Yeah.
It was pretty banger actually.
You started the word with B and A, I was like, bad. But yeah, thank you. Okay, I think you sent still pretty good feedback. We can take it tomorrow. By the way, that's really good when you do the timestamp as you go and provide. That's really great.
Bro, I just comment the shit like how I would comment on a YouTube video normally in the comments. You know, I always provide timestamps.
Yeah, that's great. Damn, I have dropped 60% of the frames. Sure. Okay. Anyways,
Are we live?
Yeah, we're
That's
live.
crazy.
Yeah, we're crazy. I was crazy once. I think if I just remove
Crazy.
this thing, I think we won't have problems. No, wait, hold on. It still had problems. Did I remove the wrong thing? I was pretty sure that shouldn't have issues. Right, it actually.
Because there's one thing I didn't see in your video. I did
Mm.
not see this one.
Linux 2005 moment. Yeah, no,
Where did that one go?
I removed it. It was too crazy to keep in. Yeah,
So
no.
none of these either.
Yeah, none of that. It wasn't good. This should take care of drawing
Genuinely
that.
me when I see Lucas code.
Don't do that. That's. Oh, hold on. Bind layout.
Also, I think I didn't even know that your like syntax was pink until the video.
Yeah. No, I
Like,
chose.
sure, we looked at it, but it's so bright, so it's basically just white.
No, but it's pink is actually like it's. I don't know. It's really good. I think it fits great because it's so obvious to see the
It doesn't
parameters.
fire your eyes. Exactly.
No, you should have seen when I had the brackets to. Oh yeah, in the video I had them to be red. That was god awful.
Yeah, no, that was beautiful.
I was like,
Perfect.
oh hell no. Let's see.
That is a bit of a fry yourself moment,
Mhm.
right? Exactly. Very relatable.
Let's see. What couldn't? Let's see. What does it say? Find descriptors that invalid descriptor object. That's true. Vulkan state spec must be valid pointed to an. First set plus descriptor set count is greater than VK when pipeline was created. Descriptor set count must be less or equal to VK descriptor. I'm a bit unsure of which one of it's referring to because it should be only going through here with the. Let me see. Debug. Both of them use the same thing because I want the global scene data. I need that to do the vertex. I don't know why I'm doing it in the. Let's see here because here I need to know about the render mate. Wait, what? Yeah, render matrix and positions, and that's the global scene data. But I don't need to know anything about anything else. Yeah, I think I'm just binding something very incorrectly. Let's see. Funny that it even draws anything. But this is the global one, right? And that's the only thing I care about. Then it goes into yes. Because it's taking the same thing here and then it's making the assumption that I'm gonna have a pipeline like a descriptor set here, but I don't really have one. It's not there. Or shouldn't be there. Panic. Oh, thank God. And set PTR. Let's take the what was it? Was it asterisk for pointer? I always forget. I think it's asterisk for pointer.
Nah, bro, it's like you have to type in pointer.
Oh, thank you for being so kind to tell me about this. You are a very nice man.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Excuse me, I'm not a man. I'm actually a seeker.
Ah, let's see.
Right, where maybe Terry can come out and say.
Maybe I need a new
words
line to
about
see
this.
actually what this says.
Nah, bro.
I can't really read that.
The amount of prints. Bro's using all his RAM for standard out.
Shut up. Oh, actually, I don't want it to be the pointer. I want it to be the actual thing because then it will. It's every other one. Interesting. That's That's not what it should be. Not at all. Yes, that makes sense, because that means that it's drawing... Ah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Because that means that in here... If it's a box, let's change it to continue. If true, otherwise it will not perform. Continue. So now we should only see the invalid ones. Wait. Yes. No, that's what I meant. The ones that's invalid that it is valid. That's what I meant. Yes, perfect. Okay. No, that's okay. Then it's a bit easier because that means that in the top here I should perform the same creation. I shouldn't make it like the way I do it. I actually just do it like this: material resource, wait, default data here. I create these things, range. This is fine because this is the push constants. This is what I want. Debug pipeline config. I create the debug pipeline config, do all of these stuff, and then debug material. Yes, debug material. This is what I need. Where do I store this thing? I want the debug material. Do I just leak that memory? Congratulations, you're a dumbass.
Oh nah, bro, you shouldn't leak your memory. Someone could steal it, you know.
I
Like
forgot. I
tokens.
forgot. Sorry, man.
Bro, your favorite thing is leaking. Like you leak your tokens, you leak your memory, you leak into your pants. Like, bro.
How did you?
You're currently leaking everywhere.
Or is it actually? Wait, but it's actually stored in the. No, it's not leaked because it should be stored in the.
Bro, what is this? Where is the defer?
No, I don't want to defer this thing because then it breaks. I need to store it inside of the render.
You want to defer it?
No, I don't. No, I need it. Debug material.
Nah.
Or could I actually? But I have the pipeline. I wonder, do I store the... No, why would I store that? It's the other way around. The material stores the pipeline. Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. Okay. We're gonna store it. Oh god. I should have really thought this through. Whatever. Material instance. And this will not compile and run, so it's okay to save it. Yes, good. And now we'll have an error down here, which will tell us... What the hell? That will tell us... How do I move down? How do I move the page down? There should be an easy binding. Hello, I have just stuff to do, so can't be here first. These barking neighbors because they scream. Damn. Crazy. Material date. Default. This is actually like kind of... But that's okay. Let's see. Where do I have the debug stuff? Because I want to put it with that. Yes, perfect. Debug material is equal to debug material. And then we'll store it. Boom. And that should be... The fuck happened here? Device is equal to device. Perfect. Now we got that. So now we can go to the rate debug mesh here. And we will not pass default data. We will pass debug material. And now it should become white, the whole thing. And we should have valid stuff. Perfect. Oh, wait, the thing is actually... It's... I don't think it's right, but it's a step in the right direction. No, what happened? I think it's again something to do with the alignment of the SIMD operators, or SIMD memory and the actual. Yeah, it has to be. It should be. I think it is be. It is, because if I go to the mesh vertex here, I mean debug. I meant debug vertex. Okay. Oh wait, look at that. Yeah, we don't care about that, so I actually need to store a temporary float here because of alignment, or unless if I convert the actual thing to a pure array of vertices instead of using. Can one do that? Can one easily just? Is there an easy convert the SIMD vect 3 to a array of 3 elements? Or do I have to do actually explicit conversion? Damn. Or I just put it in the shader that, yo, it has, I know I just want 4 positions for the vertices, but I will have another float here because of padding.
You
Or
can
alignment.
do that also, yes.
That would be, then I could
But
actually,
SIMD might be different on different systems.
right, so I should still either way just do a pure array of F32 and 3 of them, convert it. That would be the ideal solution, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, we'll do that. Save that. That shouldn't have an effect on anything. Then, because I don't hot reload shaders. Funny. The simplest thing to hot reload, I don't reload. Hot reload. Oh, that's great. That's great. And then we can go to the renderer. What we'll do now, we will let it trash. I think that's the best solution right now. Because we still have to do a lot of changes, but that's okay. So when we go through here, we say that here we create the pipeline. I should be able to provide information about config. And do I made it? I think I made it adjustable that you don't have to specify it. Oops, that's the wrong one actually. Create pipeline. There, init graphics. Init. Let's see. It doesn't. I hope it doesn't. Vertex input assembler. No, good. Okay, I think we're fine. We're maybe fine. We are fine. We are freaking amazing. Okay, good. Then with this information, we can now go to. Oh, this is gonna be so pain.
So pain?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Because this has to now be. I'm gonna change this to, instead of being an nset vec3, I'm gonna have to change all of these to become explicitly that, and then we're not gonna use this anymore because then we'll use the wrong thing. So we're gonna do an wait, this is just type. Oh shit. How should I do this thing? My speed died. Great. Amazing. Okay, but I know it's inside of the mesh anyways. So in the init here, it's gonna take in the type, size of. I think I can still do that, right? I can just say here. Can I do that? Is that legal? Hallelujah! It actually just worked. No. Damn. Guys, look, there's the collider. Shit! I wasn't expecting. I thought, yeah, we do have a problem at another point, but damn. Amazing. Holy shit. I think the. What the fuck? No, wait, this is still wrong in a way, but it's better than. Let me spawn a cube in there. No, that's not a cube. That's definitely not a cube. That's like where is it? I lost it already. It's as you can clearly see in this whole mess of wireframes. There's not a cube in there. What is that? That's like a messed up. Okay, so for some reason it worked on this thing. Yeah, because this one is actually aligned with that. Right, no. Why is it... What the hell? Wait, what's going on over here? Okay. This one I thought should actually work. This one I thought would not work. That's interesting. It was the other way around. What the fuck am I doing here? Okay, whatever. Okay, interesting. I initialized the mesh explicitly with the size of that. I have the vertices stored like this. The indices are correct. Wait, did I do... Right, it's using the wrong thing in the shader. No, it's using the... But this thing is still running with the old shader, so if I restart, the cube will be right, the planet will be fucked. Or the cube is still wrong, and the planet is right. Now that doesn't make any sense. That should not be the case. It should be the other way around. No, I refuse. This is bullshit. Woo! Sneeze. Okay. Thank you. Because this should still just... No? Okay. It actually might be still a... No! Right. I cannot do... I need to do a 4-byte, because the padding is already... Yeah, I have to do. I have to do the position by a 4 array size, that's true. Because otherwise I will have... that's how the padding works on this. Could I do aliasing? Nah, I think that's just unclean. I will just pass a 4-dimensional vertex position. I don't know what I will do with the last one. I will just pass 1, but... Or 0. I could use it as something funny at some point, but I need to do that padding. Yeah, I need to do that. Damn it, how do I go back? Like so, I knew it. Gonna do that. Save that. Oh shit, that's gonna be funny now. Oh, thank god it compiled. Woo! And then we're gonna do this. And that should be fine now. And now the cube is fixed. Yes. Good. And the planet has the right collision. I can spawn a cube inside of the planet. Yes, we can spawn a few of them. They don't get registered with the physics systems for some funny reason. No, I know why, because I'm doing the initialization wrong. I should, when I spawn in a new cube, it should be registered with the physics system, but I don't do that, so fuck that. Save it, and now they should... right, I actually need to do something that would trigger a recompile. Put a smiley face in the comment. Bam, there it goes. Look at that physics system. Brrr. Now that's fucking crazy. Bam! There it goes. Amazing. Very happy. Clearly. And now what we can do, we can put back the... Yeah, I don't have to worry about anything. Crazy. We can remove this thing. Let's see, what is the 24? Let me just note down the timestamp, because it's like, still for the next video, I would like to remember 2200 fixed. Debug. I still use this for the actual videos when they come out, so it's easier for me to find this footage when I need it. I will not put it there, I will put it... Where is the... There's the next 3 videos. That's the wrong one. It's... Okay, whatever, it will be there now as well. Crazy. Okay, back to this thing. So what we can do now is we can remove that print, and then what we can also do, that I forgot what it was. Right, I wanted to enable back to draw the actual geometry of the planet, so it will look beautiful. And it should draw the collision on top of this thing, and they should be aligned. Yes. Yes, very nice. As you clearly can see, it's unreadable. I could use the last parameters as some index to the colors, like 255. One being red or something like that. That I could do. Or I could also, wait, you can split. Wait, if you have 255. Yeah, so you have 8 bits, right? So you could do red, blue, green, and then alpha. Well, I don't know. You would have 2 bits, which meaning you could have 4 different options for each of these. And then you could use that as different color combinations. That could work for the last bit that I still have to use anyways. I don't know why you would have different alpha for it, but or you could just shit in the alpha, and the human eye is more sensitive towards green, right? So I think probably utilizing all of these for green, that could work. Why not? Or you could also just do 3 for blue and 2 for red or something like that. Yeah. Well, I'm not doing that. Oh shit, now this one is messed up. What? Oh wait, that's on the hot reload. Okay, well then that makes sense. That's okay. We are not too concerned about that yet. For some reason I would like to... We can actually, what we can do here, because we have access to the hot reloading, so it's... I don't know, I like to mess around with the hot reloading because it's so cool. You see stuff that you normally wouldn't think about, or have easy access to it, right? I think it's pretty cool, I don't know. So this is the drawing, there's the D in it, and here we initialize the thing, so we initialize the pipeline here. And what we can do is, because in this stage here, debug, rendering, info, enable, rasterization here. What we can do is that we can do debug, pipeline config, rasterization state, and there should be, is it depth or, what is it called? Size? Line width here. If you put it to 5, it should be larger, so we can easily see that. Bam! Look at that! There are the collisions, and they align perfectly with the mesh of the planet. And they actually like, oh, that's so nice. Ah, I love this physics system. Even though I hate it for the past 3 streams. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Nah. Pew! Go. Oh, that's fantastic. That's so good. Bam! I'm just messing. I'm not even making the game right now. I'm just messing around. That's awesome. That's awesome. Holy shit. Okay. Now we don't probably want it to be that size, so I can put it to 1 as default, but you can still use it there because I like to go out and back and forth trying to modify that thing. What we can do now is we should probably look into fixing that thing, but I think we have something more fun to do than fixing that. That's a small problem. It's slight inconvenience. Yeah, because it's not supposed to use this thing. It doesn't have a descriptor set, so I think... No, I know. Okay, look guys, look, I promise you, I will make it go away, okay? Very good at fixing these things, not really, but there. If you first of all stop this from rendering, we'll still have the same problem. We'll still tell that same problem in that thing. But how we'll get rid of it right now is because this one doesn't use this. So if you don't call this thing when we're just rendering the debug vertices, meshes, now it shouldn't be any problem, right? As I told you, there would be no problem. Don't worry about those hi messages. Those are just for drawing or telling me that I'm initializing stuff, which should probably not do anymore. This is from this here when I create the body of, well, anything that is to do with the physics system. So boom, now it just says that everything is initialized, and that's pretty freaking awesome. I don't know. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Okay. What is this thing? Allow sleeping. No, we don't like sleeping. Who needs sleeping? Okay, but we still would like to use this, right? Because if I now enable the other one, either this thing will crash or we will have some funny looking stuff. What will actually happen? The material will be not bound. I think it should be a crash, right? That it shouldn't, because there's no material bound. So what will it do? What will it do? I have no idea. Let's see. Okay, let's see. I think it will crash. No, it ran. Okay, so there's just not invalid. There's just invalid data in the shaders. It's just like, yep, you know, it's okay. You fucked up, but it's okay. Yeah. But then if you put it back on, so what I need to do is somehow tell it that don't use this if there is no material or if there is no descriptor set. And I don't have it to be an optional. I would preferably not like to have a if check here, but I could do one. Well, I mean, I'm not a AAA studio. As if check here is fine. But then we would have to make it an optional in the material instance descriptor set. It's a pointer. Should I make it an optional? I feel like I shouldn't. Is there something else I could use that would be easier and better to do a performing check or a check to see if I should or should not do that? I think I'm trying to think too far ahead right now. Of course there's gonna be changes, and of course there's gonna be more descriptor sets, but at the moment I don't even have more descriptor set than one for the debug. So why make it so damn thinking so far ahead where I would actually need to change this when I'm not even in that stage? If I get to that stage, then I will see that these are the actual concrete things that I need to change, and then I will change it. But before then, I'm just like, now I'm just doing a hypothesis of what might happen. That's just stupid. So we're gonna make it an optional. The worst thing I could do, but it's the best thing I could do for the moment. And then what we can do, I should probably tell it to be in, well, whatever. We'll get to it if in the
Hello,
if.
Netherite official.
Hello, Netherite official.
Hello.
If is not equal to null, or yeah, no, if it is equal, the fuck do I want to do? If it is, it should I just do if it's equal to null, then I continue. But why? That's a good question. That's a good question. Does a continue break out of the current if scope, or does it? No, it has to continue out of the for loop, right? It cannot break out of the current
Yeah,
line.
it can't. You can't do it.
I will make a go to.
You. Yeah, then use blocks.
Nah, I will just do
Well,
it.
you can't use. I guess you technically could use blocks here, and then I go to. I mean, continue in shit. But you should use a switch in that case.
Oh. That could be actually.
One really good example is if you type in std.sig.tokenizer.
Wait. I need to. Damn, making an optional might not be the best idea here because it's so. I'm trying to think this thing. What do you have any good ideas to make this thing, Harold?
What
So
do you want there? What is going on?
Oh, actually, it's not that thing. Oh, I did it on the wrong thing. Shit. Because I need to know this descriptor set in rendering, right? Why is my key bindings not working? The fuck happened to my key bindings? Okay, now they work. Okay, so in rendering here, this needs to happen either way. Everything that I draw needs to know about the global state of the world, basically, like how it's supposed to be drawn. But debug doesn't have a descriptor set, right? They are just pure running just on their own position, right? So I'm trying to think out of a way, like how can I not do this thing? I could just take a like what I do right now. I'm thinking like I will make this descriptor set an optional. I accidentally did a material instance. That's funny, but and then if it is null, then I will not add a material to or bind a descriptor set material, right? But I wonder if there's a better way than making it an optional.
Nah. Well, there's a lot of better ways, but those are too complicated for you. And I don't know what's going on, so I can't do them either.
How dare you? It's not too complicated for me. I would know what I would do. But I closed it. That's not too complicated for me that I closed the editor when I tried to save. It's not too complicated, fails to save. Nah, that did not just happen. Somebody clip that. Can I create a clip on that? That's hilarious. That's great. I wanna do a clip. If nobody else does it, I will do it. That's not too complicated. Nah. That's great. Wow, it's still loading. That's perfect. There's my new profile picture. How do I... Is it loading or something, or what's going on? Okay. Wow, this is like super delayed. It's like in yesterday. Nah. Okay, somebody clip it when it happens. Harold, can you go to the live stream and try to clip it?
I don't know how to clip.
There is in the Twitch chat there is a create clip in the top right corner apparently.
Well, I still don't know how to use it.
Damn, we're almost there. It's soon happening. Soon we can take a clip. We can take a clip, Harold.
Yeah. I ain't taking anything.
How dare you not take anything?
Yes.
I think that's just dumb. Will not do that. Okay, let's see. Can I clip it? Okay, I think it's about to happen. Or did it happen? No, it didn't happen yet. Come on! I need it. I need the clip. It was hilarious. Trust me, it was so funny. What the hell just went on? Okay, basically what I will do then is just I could have two separate functions, but I think I will instead just do a But it only makes sense for every descriptor set because I'm already going through render object. I'm going through each render object, which already is a dumbass idea, but and it stores the pointer, which I still need. I need to know the material instance for this thing. But I don't need to know it for if I actually have a descript. They should actually go through a loop. Well, it actually kind of does. But if I don't have a descriptor set, then I shouldn't have to care about it. Right? That's kind of what I should have to do. And that's optional would be so darn good. Or I shouldn't actually. Yeah, it should actually go for each and every. It does that. And then if there is a descriptor set, then it will bind it. If there isn't one, and I shouldn't bind it. But why are we even going through this? We shouldn't even be in this state. I feel like this is already wrong that we can get to this point with that question. We shouldn't even be able to have this question being asked. So what's the alternative if I could find a way to prevent it from earlier? I do need the layout, and I like to store it with the pipe line material instance, and the material instance stores the pipeline that's associated with it. And then I mean, could I do a would a union be more effective than having an optional? Nah, I think that would be more complicated. Pass type.
You know,
Oh,
optionals are unions.
you're crazy. But I could use pass type. That I could just use. And if pass type,
What?
yeah. Could I use pass type? Couldn't that make sense? Because I have this already here. And I wouldn't have to make this one an optional. Instead, I could just check the pass type. Nah, I cannot use pass type. That wouldn't make sense either. No, I think I would have to do it an optional. That's the only way I could do it. That's the only way I could do it. Ah, we're gonna do it. Hello, Kaya. Okay, we're gonna make it to an option. And then this thing. We're gonna pass it in. Because I will know that if you get here, it is valid. I shouldn't be able to get to this spot. This is what I kind of dislike. I don't want to be able to do this like this. That's fine that there's an error. We can go to the renderer now. And what we can do here is we can ask the question. Descriptor set is not equal to null, then we'll do that. And now we just have to do this, because weird. And let's see, why did it crash, or why did it not like this now? Now it should be, right, we don't ask for material instance. I create it here. Let's see, yeah, debug material here. Material instance debug pipeline. I just create it like that. Okay, and it doesn't have any default data, so it is initialized with. Okay, that makes sense. Can I make it actually crash if you don't provide it? That would be better, because I don't want this. Well, that's kind of, I cannot make anything better than that, so I will actually do it in here because I don't want to assign it there. That's wrong. I'd rather have it do some garbage value than in that case. The debug material dot descriptor set is equal to null. And now it's clean. Very nice. Not my best solution, but it's a solution nonetheless. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. How it's going? It's going great. Look at this. We got the planet. Right, I went broken record. Draw, yeah, there. So look at this. We got the drawing of the debug sphere, and it works with the hot reloading. There it is. It shows all of the meshes, even the ones inside. Now we probably would like to take them out from there. I don't know how to do that, but we could quickly go to systems and we could reinitialize the systems. Actually, the physics system. My bad. Yo, it's Lucas stream. Yo, what's up, Di Ferrari? How you doing? We could add a gravity here, for example, 2, and now everything should fall downwards, meaning outside, out of the, oh, upwards, okay. There! And now if I put it to go back, they will collide with the planet, right? Look, they will all collide with the planet. Look. Bam, 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 all of them just colliding with the beautiful debug planet. Debug mesh, but for some reason they are not rotating. That might be a problem. I feel like maybe they should. Or is it because... Oh, damn, I'm strong. We don't have enough gravity, that's why. Yeah, that's what's goes. That is what's going on. Probably wouldn't like to have some. I don't like gravity, to be honest. And then we can go back to render, and now we can take back the. We actually draw the textures of the planet. Boom. Now that's freaking cool. I think it's freaking awesome. And
How are you gonna make the planet have its gravity being towards itself?
that's an easy question. The systems update. No, not this.
I don't know.
In the physics update here, because what we'll do here is here we update everything, right? So here we can go through each body and then apply a force vector towards the planet, like it would be gravity. Easy solution, right?
That sounds dumb.
Well, how else are you supposed to do it? You need to go through every object.
Make your own physics engine?
Yeah, no, I ain't doing that. Well, I don't know, like, kind of, there should probably be a better way to do it, right? Maybe. I think the rotations on these things are a little bit weird. But I don't really care too much.
You think?
Yeah, they look odd.
But it's fine. No one will notice.
Nobody will know. Nobody will know. One thing I want to quickly see though, like, I think I would like to change the order of drawing before I do these things. How will that work? No, it's still the same behavior. But I can feel that it is kind of weird. What if something, wait, some order here is incorrect. Because it's like, okay, it's doing the physics, that's okay, I guess. Update. Should I do the updating of the player input after? Nah, still. I don't know. It's I think this is right order, but it feels wrong for some reason. You can see that the cube that is my collider moves separately from the camera. That's okay. We're not perfectionists here. We are lazists. I cannot get this cube out of there. Okay, great. Okay, actually, that's pretty good. We actually got that. Holy shit. Okay. It's the next step. I think it is actually getting the... No. We have a few things that we need to take care of, actually, before we do any of these things. And that is basically this hot reloading stuff. We cannot just... I don't think even I have the GLTF being working on hot reloading right now. It's, if I load something through the GLTF, the thing will break immediately. Look at this. I'm gonna do a crash. Right, we have to close the thing, and then, well, obviously it will crash because Jolt doesn't like being used like a dynamic library for some reason. I don't know. It just breaks when I try exits, but that's okay. We don't. I really need to know about if I leak memory though, and the problem is, I think. Maybe I can. It should tell me if I leak memory before it tells that Jolt crashed. I think. Let's see. We can go to the main and try that out real quick. Actually, before we do that, working debug visuals. Yes. Nobody saw my password. All right. So now what we can do is in the main here. I'm just gonna do a random. Not that. That was a bit too random for even for me. I'm gonna do a const test is equal to allocator create, and we're gonna create just a f32. And then we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna do this. Right, I cannot call it test. Test2. I cannot even call them test2. Great. Like so. Bam. Fuck. Okay. Bam. So I should just be able to do it right, like so. Okay, so that should give me a leak. Oh, I do a git push. That's great. And it should tell me about it when I exit. Yes, perfect. So the leaks comes before the crash of the Jolt physics library. So I have a guarantee of it working. that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. I don't need. Oh wait, I do have memory leaks. Damn it, memory address leaked. Great. Did I save? Okay. Oh yeah, it makes sense. D init, one word there, and then we need to go through here the debug meshes. So new one, self.debug, self.debug, not meshes, debug material instance. Does it need a dinit? I don't think you just need to do allocator that destroy this thing. And we should get rid of one of those. Now, let's see. Yeah, now the other two I have no memory of where it could come from. Oh no. Oh yes, I know where they're coming from. They're coming from here. I store these arrays. And that should change the I will now do this because otherwise it will not be funny. I'm not gonna be using those 32s, so we'll probably have some problems somewhere. Let's try to run it and see where it is. It's in renderer line 822. So here, right, this thing will now no longer take in this thing. Right. Instead, we will still do an error though. We'll do a vertices for f32. And I forgot that I need to do. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? There, boom, nailed it first try. Now, that means that this thing also needs to change over here. Whoops. You're right, I don't have to do it like that. I could just take in the type. Like so. And let's see, now it's contained somewhere else. It's in systems, right? But here we also want to kind of start thinking about a different model now. That's kind of because here is where the leaks comes from. 85. There. Yeah, so I'm trying to pass in this thing, which should be okay. Expected type found array of arrays. Right, yeah, I'm passing in an array of array. And that's what it should be. Right. Okay, systems one, was it? Yeah. And now this one is complaining that it expected a array of array and it found that thing. That's because I have told it that it's gonna be that, but we don't do that any longer. Instead, I'm gonna do an array of F32s. Could just do F32s. And then I wouldn't have to have an array of arrays, but that's fine. Then I can no longer append slice. Right, that's valid. Or append. That should be valid. So we can do something better. Actually, we cannot do something better. We'll do something worse. What we'll do is this. Because we will have access to all of these. I think this is how we'll do it. Horrendous, right? Yeah, I agree. Position, and then position. I know it's a big. Oh, this is so bad. No. Oh wait, this is a holy moly, this is perfect. No, it's not perfect. This is awful. Anyways. Like so. Yeah, that's fine. And I will take these ones, and here we'll just pass in. We want. Oh shit! I might do them in the wrong order now. Nah. That's perfect. And then let's see. Am I doing this wrong? Yeah, fuck, I actually have to read now. What am I doing? Try to append allocator. Right, I'm missing a parenthesis. And yeah, okay. Let's see, how far do we get with that? Looks good. Good. We still will have the leaks though. And those leaks can be fixed by, well, we kind of have to do it. Yeah, we'd have to do it there, or we could do it. Where could we else do it? I think I would like to store it inside of the systems, kind of like an asset manager. And then it would just store a handle inside of the. But that's so pathetic. Oh my god, that's disgusting. But it's. I don't know, man. Yeah, no, that's what we'll do. We'll take this idea. We'll reuse it. We'll take it back. Fuck. But then it kind of will make sense. Maybe not really. Okay, wait. I still have it there because I'm thinking about where should I store these things. No, in the system, if you call D in it, I think it's a valid thing to the systems. Even though it's kind of like you kind of would like to do it through the world, but it belongs to the systems, more or less, but it's a dumb place to store it in the world and then call D and it's in another place, but we will do it through here. So we can do self dot. We don't have access to the world. We need the world if we're gonna do that. Do I not have an init system? I have init ECS. Oh no, wait, hold on. Oh no, init system there. We do take in the world. So I mean, we could take also the world in the dinit then. Or we could actually store the world, but I think it's fine to still take it in. But it's like how I need, and it's kind of disgusting. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. It will work. So we'll take in the world as well, because the world we can use. And then in the init of the systems, we'll have to pass this through. We'll have to take in a pointer of world. Yes, very happy, very good. And then what we can do here, we will have to query the world. Query. Maybe not like that. Const query is equal to world dot query, and here we'll provide in the, what did I call it? ECS, we changed the name, right? ECS dot, we're interested in only things that has a collider. So we still have to do it as an array. An array of types. Past that we done that time was good. And then while query dot next, and then we'll capture that query, call it entry. And in here we can do entry. Actually, we'll get a const. No, it will be a var. And then we will, before we do that, we actually want to do a if entry dot. Right, no, we have to do it this way. I'm stupid. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna call it collider. Right, and then we're gonna do entry dot get pointer. And I'm pressing always the wrong keyboards. Bang, easy, first try. ECS dot collider, passing the world as well, and like so. It has to be guaranteed. So then we can do is collider dot shape is equal to dot mesh. So it's not a primitive. Then we know that this is something we want to free. We can actually capture it. Mesh dot, I swear to God it should have this. Am I stupid? No, we cannot just do that. Okay, never mind. I'm a bit of a liar. It's okay. Then we know that we can do collider dot shape dot mesh dot perfect. These things. So we will have to vertices.dinit there, and then here we will have the allocator, and then collider.shape.mesh.indices.dinit allocator. So entry found const, right? Back. Okay, let's see. Found expected, yeah, I got the, and then we'll dot that, and bam. Let's see, I think now we should have no leaks. We will have an error though, apparently. Let's see, where is that coming from? Ah, that makes sense. So we initialize the systems, and we'll have here, the init will also like to take the world. No, the init here would like to take the world. Ah, now the question is, do I deinitialize the world for, wait, let me try this. Wonder which order will this happen? Well, that doesn't tell me shit. If I init, I deinit. Oh boy. Okay, that looks way worse. Yeah, okay, so it is this way. So it It puts them on the stack and then it pops this one before that one. Okay, then we're happy. Okay, good. Yeah, because that's okay. That segfault is libsystems dynamic library, and it's because of the stupid Jolt library that doesn't like to be hot reloaded. But we don't have problems with it because it actually works hot reloading, but it doesn't work when deinitialize the system. But that's not our problem anymore. When we de-init, we don't. Ideally, we'd like to free everything, right? But this is not my fault, okay? That's just how it works, okay? I think I have done it right, but it's not working right in doing it. But it works on hot reload, it works on running, so I'm happy. I'm very happy. Okay. Well, it got a little bit cleaner. Still, very disliking this approach. I'll be back. Alright, see you in a bit, Penguin Operator. I dislike it a lot, but it works. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh, no, I forgot to do the clip. No! Maybe I can still get it. I don't know, like, is this actually, like, working or not? I think this one is still, like, delayed to until yesterday. Yeah, okay, well, whatever, we missed the opportunity, whatever. Next thing, now that we got this, I think the next thing is actually just to get... If the thing would load, it would be fantastic. So, we have to get the multiplayer working again. But before we do that, I think I would... Or should I go up for it right now? It's kind of like... This order is kind of like flipped. I'm thinking... I kind of want to focus again more on the planet, so... Not the generation, but the attraction, so you will actually move on the planet. Or should I go for the UI? We actually need the multiplayer. So many choices. So many choices, so many choices. Well, we can actually do a little bit of fixing, because right now, this mesh is always making an assumption. How it's... wait, sorry. It refreshed the chat, so I thought it was new messages. Oh my god. We could, because this thing will right now, it's fine, or it's not really fine, but it's pretty cool, because what you can do here is like, on the hot reload, I could just say, yeah, you know what, I would like a smaller planet of 10, right? You could just do that, and I apparently did it in 2 places, so that's fantastic. I'll be right back. Alright, I don't know. My fridge is having some funny sound. Okay. So yeah, you could just do that. You could just change, and of obvious the collision will not update with it. Which is quite intentional, because this one is supposed to just load. Wait, we could actually change it. Nah, should we? Nah, we could. It could be pretty convenient, actually. Wait, hold on. Damn, that could be pretty cool. Don't know. Wait, because what we could do, oops, is that we got this here, where I basically on hot reload, I load the meshes. And it asks for the mesh basically, and then here I'm just going, I don't really have any identifiers of the mesh, I just make the assumption that this mesh is always going to be a planet at the moment, which it is, it's not going to be anything else procedurally generated. The problem is that we also need to... it also on hot reload here, that this is what goes on, right? So I also do this for a debug query. And then it creates this thing, and then the thing is also that the physics system uses the same collider information as this thing uses over here. We could just completely also recreate the planet, recreate these things. They would follow along as they do on the init with this. And then if you for some reason would do any hot reloading here, this thing would just follow those rules. That could work. Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. Okay, let's say, how do I want to be able to generate a planet. This is considered a mesh in the model. It's a mesh. It is not a GLT yet. Those things are separate concepts. And
It's a Jeff.
It's a Jeff, yes. And then there's the collider thing, which uses the same vertices as this thing. And I do generate it out of this thing, so it would make sense to not even have to provide this information when you generate out. It should just automatically be able to generate the mesh. But you don't wanna, it's still, this is the thing, this is for the renderer, right? I'm gonna do R for renderer. It's a separate system. And then we have the physics system, P, which is interested in this thing. The renderer is only interested in this thing, but it has no concern about this one. But this one only cares about this one, not about that one. Come here.
Lucas.
Tell me. You donkey. I will just let it be a bit. I will let it be a bit weird. It's okay. But then we could also no. The physics needs to know this when it initializes the system. So we need to, when we generate the planet, store these vertices somewhere, because the physics cannot just get it. It doesn't know anything else then. Well, it could regenerate the whole planet. Why not? That could do that. Why not? Why not do that? That could work. Why not? Which I found incredibly stupid, because it could just use the. Oh damn! This is dumb. Okay. Wait, what? Why is it complaining about an error somewhere? That's irrelevant. Should be. Oh yeah, let's go back to physics. So in here I go through each shape, or a switch on the shape. I do have access to the transform and the collider. I could use model. Am I having them too separated? Should they be more entangled, coupled? Shit. I'm just trying to see if I could make it a bit cleaner, because it feels like they are separated, but they are still in a way connected. Because, well, you don't always want this mesh to be... Well, I don't have that case right now. Okay, it's not really a problem right now, except in the hot reloading, so I'm just not gonna care. And you shouldn't even be doing this, what I'm doing. I'm just doing it because it's fun. Wow, that's not what I meant to do. Put it back to 30. Like so. And what we can do now is that if we load, we're gonna start fixing this, so we can load the actual, let's say a tree. Everybody loves trees. I love trees. Trees are like the best. It's not called world module anymore. It's just called ECS. Like so. And that should be fine. So, apparently not. Let's see. Loaded GLTF expected. Alright, I have updated. I have changed it slightly. We don't do this anymore. We provide the actual what's it called? The type that we want to use in the init of this thing. Wait, how did I do that? I need to know that key binding. What did I press? Oh, so I can just do that. Oh my god, that's so convenient. Oh wait, it's just for going a line up. Oh, I thought it was something cooler. I meant. Wait, but it kind of works. Okay, I will remember that. Anyways, now because we have changed it to, we want to know the vertex type in the middle right here. Pretty darn cool. vk.mesh.vertex. This should probably not be stored there anymore, but it's okay. So we just create a new mesh, and now everything should be fine, and we should be loading a tree. It's in there, I swear, but I swear it's inside there somewhere. It will crash on hot reload because we do not have it implemented. We're gonna go inside of systems, and then what we're gonna do, provide it here. We have the transform. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tell it to be. We can still have it in the origin, but we're gonna take it. Where are we gonna take it? Shut the fuck up. Minus 40. Right? We'll take it high. This will crash because we do not use. Wait, this didn't even compile. And why is this? This should be all right. I feel does not support array, right? That position is equal to 0 .-4 is 0. Okay. Yep, crash, that's fine. There's an error, it's at the top of the file. But now we should have the tree at the top of the planet. And I moved, or at the bottom, right, -40. It's upside down also. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Okay. We're gonna do a few things then. We're gonna do that Is it also rotation? Rotation? Rotation. Like that. Rotation, yes. 0. Wait, X. You could do X, Y, or Z. We could do it on the X. Like that. We're gonna crash again. Yep, that's okay. What is the problem anyway, so I can go to it directly. Index out of bound. It doesn't just find self scenes, yeah. Because when we reinitialize the thing, it's not there. But now with the plant, what the wait a minute, no. X. 90 degrees, you know, that makes sense. It should be 180. Okay, anyways, we're not gonna save that, but we're instead gonna go in here. Because now we're gonna be loading GLTF. The same way. And what we have to do now is that we have to go in here and we have to do the same thing that we have done here basically, is that we have just load GLTF and we have gotten a new handle and we have to assign this to the new model. That's what we have to do. Now, I just know it's gonna be a tree, right? So it's fine to do it like that. And we don't wanna deinitialize it because that's just for the planet generation that we do that. Maybe that. Oh, I could store a separate thing for planets. Maybe a model.GLTF is equal to GLTF handle. Now This, I think, should not crash. Perhaps. Let's see. Perfect. We have our beautiful tree. It's amazing. I love that tree. It's a masterpiece. Now what we would like to do, we don't wanna. This will be a problem because if we close the thing, we let the thing crash. In other words, if we load in another object, a bag, who doesn't love a plastic bag, right? Right? And we will not be able to see it because it will be rendered in a completely fucked up place inside of the planet, and we would ideally like to see this bag. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it up to, let's say, 35, 34, this is okay, that's okay. We're gonna take it there, and now we're gonna start, so now okay, it's not happy, right, because I did the same mistake twice and I never learned. Is equal to this thing. Right, good. Bam. And there we have the three, and there is the plastic bag. Now, this is great and all, but now on hot reload, that plastic bag is gonna become a 3, and I'm gonna show it. I'm just gonna do a smiley face there, and the hot reload would trigger, yeah, bam. It's a 3, and it's upside down, even worse. um, and that's actually, it's really bad because now we have 2 trees allocated, and as you see, we loaded twice here. Not good. Also not reusing material.
I have Timmy on this.
Not reusing the materials. Well, I don't have such big of a engine game yet, so it's not a problem. But ideally, we probably wouldn't like to load the tree twice. So how can we fix this?
Game engine is bad. Use game engines are bad. Use an engine game.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I like that idea. So what we can do instead here is, if it's a GLTF model, this is all we got right now, we will have to do a little bit more. Damn, I was really hoping to get away with this, but we will not be able to do that. Instead, what we will have to do, if it's a GLTF, we will have to create another structure for it, and we will call it GLTF. Very creative name. Well, it's not supposed to be creative, it's supposed to be simple. And what we will have is the U size, which will be the handle. And I'm doing it the wrong way, am I not? Yep, I am. Sorry, guys. I've been thinking about too much C++ code lately again. C code. Okay. Okay, and then what we do is that we have the handle to that thing. Should probably call it render handle. Nah, I think it's pretty obvious. And then what we will have to do is, we have to store the name of the thing. That's the way I used to identify these things right now.
I guess this is gonna be you in 10 years when you're like in a old person home or something, and then there's gonna be a kid that comes up to you and talks, you know? Yeah, and then you're gonna say this.
I'm kind of retarded.
Bro, that's right now. What's you on about? Rook's right.
Bro, you got to search South Park Timmy. It's too good.
I'm gonna get copyrighted if I do, bro. I cannot do that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay, we'll just listen to Timmy.
I'm gonna go mental. You know, the only reason why I'm gonna go say I'm kind of retarded is because you have been playing that on non-stop in my live streams.
Yeah. You know what? We should make that into a challenge, okay? So you code for 24 hours straight, okay? And best of all, I have Timmy in your ear all the time, but the people don't hear him, so they don't go insane. But you hear Timmy like this.
I don't know if I want to.
Okay, we can change it up so it's just a random sounds like every 2 seconds. So it's like. You know, like that.
I don't know,
For
man.
like 24 hours.
I don't know,
I think that
man.
sounds great. No, we should definitely do this, guys. If you want this, please just type 1. All right,
Type 1. Nobody type 1, please.
type 1. Type 1 if you guys want to see this.
um. Yeah, I used name as identifier for the GLTF. I think I will continue doing that. Wait, I should also store it in somewhere. Render. I do have a string. Let's see, loaded scenes. No, it's just an array list actually. Loaded GLTF. But I swear to God, I stored the name somewhere of these things. Or is it just a mesh that gets a name? It's just a mesh. Well, that's a bit of a yikers. That's a bigger yikers. Yikes. Because I cannot really use... I need a way to know if this mesh is already loaded through GLTF because I don't want to reload it. So I could store loaded GLTF, this thing. And this one could use some kind of identifier. And I think string is simple right now. It's not very optimized, but I don't have any crazy amount to do anyways for these things, so it's not a big bottleneck. I have bigger issues than that. So yeah. So we can do that. We can store it as just a name instead of doing a string hash map. Or we could also just do a string hash map inside of the... Yeah, why not just do a string hash map inside of... No, yeah, why not just do that? Now we'll have to change a few things, but that's okay. So then we don't do that apparently anymore. I don't know how we tell it to be anything, but I will just do this. And let's see, we're gonna have a few issues, but that's okay. I don't load anything in here. Looks right. Loaded scenes is equal to... How do I just make it empty? I don't want anything. I just want it to be... Damn it. Unmanaged? How the fuck do I do this? Right, but I do it in the HTTP. Let's take it from there. String hash map unmanaged. Oh wait, that's what I want. Fuck do I know what I'm doing? String map hash map unmanaged. Loaded GLTF and then just dot empty. So okay. We have to close this one because it will not work with the new stuff as soon as. So here we have to now go to here. I'm gonna take inspiration from here, init. Let's see. So it's just getting the iterator and iterating over it. Okay, good. So instead of doing this, you're gonna go var loaded scenes iterator is equal to self.loaded scenes.iterator, and then while loaded scenes.next, we're gonna take each and every one of these, capture it, scene GLTF. Not like the naming exchange here. It's okay. Scene dot value dot init. This is actually the same as doing this, so we can do this there, and then we'll do this and that, and we don't do that anymore. And let's see, that should be fine. It's not fine because I forgot they semicolon. How is that possible? Okay, dinit. The name still have to be also deallocated because it will be allocated on the heap. So we'll deallocate that, yes. Scene dot key. Destroy. No, wait, no. Doesn't the name... I don't know how it works, actually. We'll figure it. It will tell me that it leaks if it's wrong. Because... But that's because I have it in name. It frees the name in itself. Right. Rook's right. So, maybe... we will at least take care of destroying its name. Yeah, we don't have to destroy... No, but this one doesn't store a name. What am I actually doing here? Wait. Like so, yeah. Okay, great. Then we can continue. So, here. Right, now we have to get... So, if it's this thing, we have to get it by the handle. The handle will change. The handle we used to have was a... This thing, we don't need to do this even. Maybe, do we? We just care about the name. So if it's a mesh, you can use the usize handle. I don't really care. Maybe I should change it also to be a name. But with a GLTF, then we will do a U8 const U8. It will be an array of name, an array of characters, which is a name. Nailed it. And then we can go back to the renderer. I think it should... It's not called items anymore. It's loaded scene dot... Is it just get? And then we pass in the handle. And then this thing, structure scene, right, it doesn't know. We don't care about the other one actually, so we can just do this. If it crashes here, then it's horrendously wrong, so I don't really care about that. It shouldn't even crash here. Right. Right, good. Then we go here. Load GLTF, self-loaded append. Now, we can just store the pure, holy fucking name. We could do that. Why not? Just store the whole that's name. And it will be, then, yeah. Then, yeah. Yeah, it's perfect. Holy shit, it's such a convenience. Holy damn. Loaded scenes dot... Is it add? What is it? Iterate available capacity clone put. I think it's called put, right? It's called put. Yeah. And then you just pass in the stuff. Simple. Damn it. Come on. Nailed it. Allocate. Self.allocator. Was it then the value and then the name? No, the key, then the value. Okay. So what we're gonna do is the std. What is it called?
STD, bro. Why do you have so many STDs?
I have too many of them, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
What was it? STD? How did I copy a string into memory? Or like making an
Copy.
no. What was it through the allocator?
Hmm?
Because this thing is right now a string. Is it called literal? You know, it's not really existing on the heap, so I need to make a copy of it to store the name. Because otherwise this will...
Yeah.
Or wait, does it do it automatically for me, this thing? Do I have to do it? Do I have to do it? Key, put context, key.
I don't think it
Yeah,
does it for
yeah,
you, but
no.
maybe.
Actually, wait, what is...
No,
It's a
that's
key
a key
point.
pointer.
Yeah, so I have to dupe it and store it on the heap, yeah. Do I?
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So...
Bro, using all the memory available.
Yeah, wait, but how... This is mem.dupe. How do I get that?
It's allocator dupe.
Allocate. Right, that makes sense.
And don't do it inside of the function because you got to do a try and shit.
Oh, but we love doing that inside of a function.
No, I mean like you don't do it in the function.
No,
parameter.
I know what you meant.
Right.
I mean, but how else could I need to somehow store that path, so I don't know how else I could do it if I didn't do it in here.
Well, it depends. Like, what is the load GLTF? Where is it being used, and what is the path? Where is that from? Like, what owns that?
That's whenever you initialize a object in the ECS that needs a GLTF mesh. So then you call this thing.
But like, where is the string stored at? Because if it's a const it's probably in the binary.
Yeah.
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 Well, if it's in the binary, you don't need to, because it's gonna be loaded like in RAM always, anyways. It really depends.
So but no, because it's like, how does it actually work? Wait, let me show you, because it happens in systems, right? For example, it happens here, like there, and then it's gonna happen here when we initialize the thing. But this is still just isn't like still locally, or is it actually, is this thing actually stored in the binary as something that it can always refer to? Or is it
I think so.
But then it would be pretty convenient, because I don't see another reason why, as of now, would you ever have to do this, and then it wouldn't have to. And you could just pass the path. We can try.
Just don't dupe and see what happens.
Yeah. And let's see. We get the structure, so I can just pass the structure in there. Structure. Why do you call it structure file? Structure file. And then do that. Let's see. Error union ignored. Try. And then this thing will have to return. Or will it return? Because I used to do handle, but now we don't have an integer handle anymore. We don't need to store this because it should be the thing itself. Just return the path. That's dumb. But that's kind of what we'll do. If it works, then this should also be fine.
Because I'm doing the X11 thing right, and I basically fixed the setup, reply, reading, and that fixed everything else that was also hella broken. So now everything just works. It's amazing.
That's crazy. No field name called items. Wait, I think it's tripping there. I'm not doing that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see, then I get the thing back here and I just assign it there. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Okay. The tree is up there. And what we can do now is we can change the hot reloading here to let's see, we'll go here and then we'll ask the renderer if it has that thing. If rend what the hell? Don't I have yeah, I do have access to renderer. Renderer dot why is my LSP not LSP? What the hell?
Yo, welcome to Chef, and welcome Fred Master or Meister.
Just
Yes,
finished eating.
What's going on with my head?
congrats.
Systems.
And how are
Fred.
you guys doing?
Not good.
I'm doing very fabulous. Fred, bist du ein Bürgermeister?
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. Why?
I'm gonna get one.
What? You're gonna get a Bürgermeister?
Uh,
Alright.
Tom.
I'll become one. Yeah.
Right. Also, Lucas, I think it's like a mayor, right?
Yeah, it's like,
Mayor?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, borgmästare.
Mm.
Yeah,
Get context.
you know, but it's like it's funny because it's like a burger master.
So
yes.
this one returns null if it's not found. So if it's equal to and then I should actually store
Jeff,
it.
isn't someone who lives in the city? Isn't that like a burger?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You see, my German and political skills are
Yeah, that's actually
masterful.
quite crazy. Like, I think I wasn't that good in French.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know the thing about the burgers. Only reason I know that is because in that game I played, you
Oh.
know, there's different estates as they're called, and there's one called that in the German countries. So I was like, well, probably someone who lives in a city. And then I also knew because about the Burgermeister, and then it made sense, you know.
Hmm.
What the fuck? What is wrong with this thing? Shouldn't this be correct? No, there's the problem. Oopsie daisy.
Lucas, not gonna lie, this is like F tier SIG code.
Ah, how dare you? I think it's pretty darn good.
$1 SIG code versus
One-
$10,000 SIG code.
What
Wait,
the?
does Eskil Steenberg have a new video?
Does he?
Oh no. No. I just thought because you just sent in a video.
Oh no, it
This
was
is
a friend
over.
sent me that one as well, so
Ah, no,
Holy
Lucas,
shit,
it's William Defoe.
I
Yeah,
think
you
I
do
have
sure.
a video that nobody sent in yet.
Send it.
Holy shit.
Send it.
when is this next video coming?
Has no one
Even though I
seen
haven't
this?
seen the whole thing.
One. I actually haven't seen this one. Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah. And it's even 2 days old. Like the last one, I was 10 hours after it was uploaded, and the channel who uploaded it had 60 subscribers, and NT was 30 minutes before me. Like, that's insane.
But bro, not gonna lie, I've been playing games for like the past 3 days, alright? So I'm not up to date. Yeah, otherwise I would have easily seen this one already. Well, gotta add this to my watch thingy.
I actually don't even know if it's good. It just sounds quite interesting.
The fuck? How did the physics system break from changing stuff in the render system?
Because it's your code, Lucas.
No, no,
Everything
no,
is tangled together.
No, it's not. The render has nothing. That's the problem I had because they're not tangled together. I have to go weird loops around.
Bro, everything is tangled together here.
No.
Because
Name one
sadly
thing
they're
that.
part of the same binary.
No,
eventually.
they're not even. They're literally dynamic libraries. How could?
Yeah. Bro, that's irrelevant. You know?
Lucas, what you're doing?
I'm trying to figure out why Jolt is breaking for no reason all of a sudden.
Hmm.
You know,
Lucas, can you scroll up for a
Past 20
second?
days.
just a moment. Wait, let me see. I'm supposed to.
Past 20 days, yes. Past 67
Yes.
days.
I'm gonna do a quick. Alright, this one is now gonna return that shit. No, it's fine. We can do model.gltf is equal to that.
Guys, I
Okay.
can proudly say I'm close to not having any memory leak in my program.
Nah, that's awesome.
That's crazy. You're already coming further than Lucas ever could. Anyways, Lucas, scroll up. In the code, I got to see something here. You're taking the allocator as a pointer. Ah, hell nah, bro. You got to do pointer const.
Yeah, but now I
Yeah.
have a heap buffer overflow.
Ah, hell no.
Okay, but this
Damn,
one
bro.
is.
Also, Lucas, this is F tier code.
Shut up now. I'm trying to focus here on getting this thing to work.
No, F tier code, bro. You shouldn't, like, you should pass the allocator as a reference, but because you can't do that, you should just do pointer const allocator.
Yeah, bro.
So-
I will fix that in a bit. Let me first focus on this thing. I have to fix these fires first. There's fires everywhere, bro. Which is kind of interesting because
Yeah.
it shouldn't. There shouldn't be. I assume it's because of this, but.
Oh wait, I don't even have a stack overflow. I have a heap overflow.
Yikes.
Oh.
How, bro? How
But
did
I
bro
think-
manage?
I think it's actually only because I'm writing over a buffer length.
Oh,
You know, not.
you're cooked. Damn,
Well,
bro.
that's super weird. You know, let me just make the
Okay,
buffer
so it is
one,
because of that. Interesting.
one thing
That
bigger.
shouldn't be problematic. Yet, at least. Why would this be a problem? It initializes all of the things. It still deinitializes them in the same way. Or slightly differently. Load the scene, iterator, go next. Value pointer, deinit. Oh, no, that's fine. How is it possible that now it's being some Vulkan memory allocating which is not persistent? Let me just deinit like that. Oh no, that's fine.
Holy
Wait, segmentation
shit,
fault, that's
I
not
know
fine.
why.
Oh, system, then it's fine.
Holy shit, nah, you mean holy scheisse.
Wait. But it shouldn't. If I change this, should reload, should change it to. Then it breaks. Why? I tried to load
Never mind. Hold, I don't know why.
GLTF3.
Huh?
I don't know why.
Yeah, me neither. I never know why. I only know like the other like 25 letters.
But I just found another memory leak that I fixed now.
That's good, that's good.
But so it's so bad. Like I think I have like 15 dynamic arrays. Okay, maybe not that, but maybe 7. Maybe 7
6.
dynamic arrays.
Damn.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I also got a lot in my project right now. It's not good. It's
Yeah, okay, well, look at, your project doesn't count. You're like allocating 1,000 gigabytes on the heap. We can only see how much you're allocating because of SIG, you know, being so good and goated.
You could.
And well, it's probably more because you could just do like checking through the binary,
I mean,
you know?
it's not always a bad thing to allocate on the heap. So
Well,
Yeah, no, sure,
What
it
the-
isn't. But it's really bad to allocate on the heap for dumb reasons.
yes.
am I not allowed to be
Yes,
dumb?
and that's what Lucas does.
I mean, that's where you learn.
Yeah, see, this guy gets me. Now let me do stupid
But
stuff in
Lucas
peace.
So just so I can learn a bit, you know. Let me do this equals false.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm never gonna forget that shit.
Yeah, for me.
Oh my god.
That must have been the worst code I've ever seen, not gonna lie.
No,
Like,
it,
wildly.
it was pretty good, I think.
And this thing
I
is
don't
only
think so.
explicit.
Yeah, it was very explicit.
No, it's just dumb.
You should have first assert that that it's a boolean, you know, and that the size is under 4
One.
bytes.
Oh, under 4
Nice.
bytes, yeah.
Yeah.
You never know
Or
when
like
it's
one-
over.
yeah, one. And you should have first asserted that actually 1 bit is a size of 1 bit, you know.
Yeah, you should check that also, that the bool is the correct endian, you know.
Oh yeah. That's
Mm.
very important.
Yeah, we could never know otherwise.
Yeah. You should also check the 1 bit if it's the right endian, you know. Otherwise, if
True.
it's stored around, you know, maybe on another.
Bro's laughing to himself because it's so dumb. I know. Bro, can't even say it. You know, you're cooked when you, like, your humor has been downgraded so badly that you begin laughing at your own jokes about programming.
Yeah.
This is
That's like
weird.
everyone in this VC, though.
This thing crashes when I try to load. What? Why? When I try to load GLTFs with the exact path, then it crashes. But if I just provide the binary path, the path to stored in the binary, then it doesn't. Then the physics system doesn't crash. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with the physics system. It's literally like, what? Oh my god! How is that possible? Because this is fine. That's strange. Okay, what is the... Okay, we're gonna try another thing. What if I just try to print? I'm just gonna try to print. I should actually hit the bed. std debug print bam. And we're gonna do and then we're gonna do s, I think. Okay, let's see. And then I'm just gonna do model GLPF. Probably a new line would be nice. Okay. The path is valid that it gets in here, but as soon as I actually try to use, it breaks. I don't get it. Why? It makes no sense. Why would it break when I try to actually load the path that I want to use? then the physics system breaks. Oh wait. Now the path was root. What the fuck was it trying to do? What does the thing do if it's root? File path, C path 3, parse file. Okay, well then it's fine. That interesting. Okay, wait. Why was it root? Why did you change the path to be root all of a sudden? What the fuck just happened? It's funny that I could not see it when I did the... Wait. Okay, so let's see, and then I'm just gonna change this to 3. Yeah, and now I'm gonna change this to 4, and is it gonna crash then again? No. That's so funny. What the hell? Wait, let me see. Maybe it's because of the hot reloading. It could be because it's binary. No, but that shouldn't be. Fuck do I know? Model GLTF. Yeah, now I'm gonna go in here and change this to... Oh. What the fuck is going on? What is this? Oh, the path is amazing. Oh, it's loading some weird ass garbage shit. Okay. So yeah, I need to store it on the heap, the path. Simple answer. All right, but it's past my bedtime. I'm gonna hit the bed. We're gonna fix this tomorrow. It's just super hilarious, and yeah, I'm just gonna change it so it compiles if anyone gets the thing. It will still just compile, at least, and hot reload and whatnot. Let's see. Fantastic, so it's there. What before I go, I want to show something cool. What we could do. We can now add a collider also to this thing. So we can actually just take inspiration here, what we got from player, which is up here. We can do a box. We don't do any other colliders because we don't have any other colliders implemented. But we can do a collider for every one of these. Yank that, paste it there, and then this one, same thing, yank it and paste it there. This one doesn't react on hot reloading, so yeah, ain't gonna happen. What happened here? Declare not allowed between. I think it's bullshitting me right now. Actually, it's not. What the hell just happened? Did I copy something incorrectly? Yeah, okay, apparently I did. I don't know how I did that, but I managed to copy something very poorly. Okay, let's see. Try again. Yank that.
Holy shit, he's crazy.
I agree. I'm also crazy.
So it's apparently undefined behavior to use the isPrint function for characters that are not that are signed. I'm not sure if that's true, but
Bro, how did they mess up that badly?
Okay, now the trees has.
guys,
Or
that's
whatever.
good news. I fixed the heap buffer overflow.
Nice.
Yay, is it stack buffer overflow now?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's so cool. I don't know why both of them are upside down now. One of them should not be. Whatever. It's there. It's running. It's awesome.
Wait, what's in the working right now? How does it work?
Oh, it does work.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But shut the fuck.
But like, what does work? Like, what did you do? Like, I'm not up to date what you implemented.
For some reason the rotation is upside down though. Interesting. Ah.
They have hitboxes and you can hit them? What?
Yeah. They do that. I'm just working on the hot reloading for GLTF meshes right now because it's not really working. But that's okay. Boom. So there they both goes towards the planet. And the planet also has collision detection. And it has collision detection according to the mesh generation or the marching cubes, you know?
Oh damn, that's very fun.
Yeah. And we can what we can do is we can see the things, and we can go to the renderer, for example, here. And then we can go and say that here we just want to care about the collision detection right now, so we're just gonna disable that and just see the debug stuff. And then we could also go like the pipeline for drawing the vertices of this thing is not clear enough. I would like a little bit clearer vertices, you know, so we can just cross reload the whole pipeline, and damn, we can actually see the vertices. This is fantastic. And then also because I'm a bit of a funny person, I added the capability of spawning in cubes. They don't react with the physics system until you hot reload, funnily enough. Oh, that was not meant to happen. Yeah, okay, I did spawn too many apparently, or something. I don't know. We have to see about that, but it's not our current concern. We're gonna take care of it one at a time. Dash what should I say? GLTF mesh no work. on hot reload Sag. And I'm gonna push that. Alright, that will be it. Harold, do you wanna say some final words?
Yes, I want to say that Lucas's code is F-Tiger SIG code.
Oh, how dare you. How dare you. This guy. Wait, how delayed is the actual live stream?
Yeah, I think it
Very-
will finish when you start your next one.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Wow, my.
I'm like watching my own stream here just to